All right, this is not only cool to look at, but there's a really cool story behind it too. Sarah Mandel of Once Again Sam is here to talk about her handmade jewelry and about this contest that you were in. Sarah, great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Yes, we're admiring all of this, and right before we came on, Jack was like, I love
yes.
that necklace. Tell us about that and how it was made.
This is a turned pendant, so I turn it on a lathe, and it's just black and white ebony, and it's just an old-fashioned technique to turn it into this teardrop shape.
Well, and you said that's waste product because they harvest ebony for the black.
Right, they want the solid black when they're chopping those trees down, and so the black and white ebony is sort of only popular with woodworkers.
And you.
And me, very popular with me.
You're
They
like,
make
I
piano
need
keys
that.
out of it? They make keys?
Yeah,
Piano keys
the
out
black
of it?
keys, yeah.
Okay.
Well, Sam, how did you get into this business?
It started out as a hobby, much like the other Sarah earlier.
Yeah,
and,
you got to be a Sarah to talk about
Yeah.
jewelry on our show today.
That's right.
Yeah. So I wanted to work with my hands really, and so it was a hobby in 2009, and over the years it's become my full-time job pretty much.
Well, and you are a woman, so there's that DNA in you that draws you toward jewelry.
Yeah, you can say so.
That's pretty much it.
I love it. Now, where are you? Do you have an online shop or an actual present?
Yeah, I have an Etsy shop. It's onceagainsam.com, and then I also sell at Liz Daily Designs and Urban Digs.
Very cool. That's a great store.
Yes.
Okay, and so this contest that has to do with Martha Stewart and everything American made. Tell me about that. How you even found out about it?
It's a huge deal because it's just me, the business. My husband helps, but we don't have staff or anything, so it was a big deal to find out that I was a finalist.
No, he is your staff.
Yeah, he does
He's a huge help.
whatever
He's
you
my
say.
operations manager.
Yes.
So yeah, I've applied for this Martha Stewart American Made competition for probably 4 or 5 years and never made it, and wasn't that surprised because it's a couple thousand people.
Oh wow.
And so to find out as a finalist, I pretty much
That's great. Well, look on TV. These are some
Oh my
awards.
God. I mean, that's like a big deal to be a finalist in something like this. What would this mean if you won?
the exposure for one would be enormous, and then secondly, it's a nice cash prize that I would love to invest in some new equipment, some new lighting, and
But couldn't you could put this in jewelry stores, not just on Etsy, couldn't you? This is nice stuff.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a little different. You usually see a lot of metal, but it's leather and wood. It's different.
Yeah.
than what you
Different. I mean,
normally
like,
see.
look at these, you know.
And
you
it's
have this
real
around
leather.
it. Yeah.
It is.
Let me smell
Look
it.
how
Give it
like
the leather.
feel how like
Yep,
delicate
that's
and
leather.
pretty that is.
That's leather. Yep.
I think it's just so.
You're not
it's not
faking
like
it.
bulky and I mean, it's so comfy. And
Yeah,
pretty.
it's mostly upholstery leather. I buy the scraps by the pound, and so most of them are one of a kind.
If it's good enough for the cow, it's good enough for me.
It's good enough for you. Will you do custom stuff for people, or is it kind of like what you see?
Yeah, no, I do custom sizes all the time, and then with these pendants, these are laser engraved. I do almost all of those are custom because you can pick your design, pick your color, whatever you want, and then I do those made to order very quickly.
You use a laser?
Yeah, I have a big laser cutter in our basement.
Golly.
She's fancy.
What else is in the
You know what I
basement?
mean? Don't worry about that, Jack.
Cows?
Okay, now we talked about this contest. Is there anything we can do to help you win?
There's one more week for voting, and I would love to have as many votes as I can get. I'm up over 1,000, but I need a few more to get there. If you go to vote.onceagainsam.com, you can vote up to 6 times per day. You have to sign up for a Martha Stewart account, which there's some great things
All
there
right, say
anyway.
once again, Sam.
It's vote.onceagainsam.com. It'll redirect you to the voting.
There it is.
To the voting. Okay,
Yeah.
because we want to help you out, and you can do
on
up
our
to 6
website.
times.
Thank
you.
Okay, this whole story will be posted probably about noon on yourcarolina.tv, so you can go and you can vote for Sarah, because I just think this is really neat stuff. How long will it take if someone wants to maybe have you do something? Will it take for you to do it for them?
It's just a couple days, usually less than a week.
Okay.
A week would be the worst case.
Yeah.
Can your husband retire yet? I mean, you making enough money?
Maybe a few more years.
A few more years? All right.
Let's see how this Martha Stewart competition
it all
goes,
depends
right?
on.
Yeah.
Their future's in your hands, guys.
Well,
I
thank you.
love it. Thank you, and good luck with this. Since I know it's hard doing it all on your own, but I think you've got an amazing craft. So.
Thank you. It's very rewarding.